Slime plays.
With slime!
Hello everybody and welcome back to Kirby in the Amazing Mirror. I've taken a step back and I've looked at this game and I thought, how does this game work? And I've come to some conclusions. So last time I was kind of wondering about all these other Kirbys and what they were doing and where they were going. I think what they are doing is they're going off in like their own little adventures throughout like the different areas of the map or something like that, and they're unlocking stuff at the same time that I do stuff, which is an interesting mechanic. Not really explained at all in the game, but I think that's what they're up to. So I think when we left off, I was trying to figure out where I was supposed to be going. I think I went this way last time. Did I go this way before? I might have. I've kind of forgotten about which way I've gone and which way I haven't. This doesn't look too familiar though, so maybe not. But yeah, I'm just gonna try to figure out where to go in this episode because I don't even know. Whoa! Hello! It seems that the trend of last time is going to continue. Look at me, I've beaten Robobot's true arena. I'm good at Kirby games. But yeah, speaking of Robobot, and Robobot type things, blocking. Huh. Never seen that before. Fairly recently, a new game came out for the Nintendo 3DS, and that is Kirby. Oh, come on, don't you. Okay, are you really? Recently a new game came out, and that's Team Kirby Clash Deluxe, which is a expanded version of the minigame Team Kirby Clash on the 3DS for playing a Robobot. So it's basically just an expanded version of that in the same line as oh, hello, how are you doing? You're not swallowing any. Oh, sorry. Did I just take your power? Oops. It's in the same line as the other special. I'm 90% positive that I've already done this. So bear with me if I have. It's expanded version of it. Yada yada. Like they did with DDD's Drum Dash, which they turned that into DDD's Drum Dash Deluxe. You gotta get the 4Ds in there. That game, by the way, I bought that game. I don't know why I bought that game, but I did. It was like $8 or something like that, and it was not worth $8. I will say that much. It was worth maybe like $5 at most. There wasn't a whole lot of content there, but Team Kirby Clash Deluxe. The thing about that is it's actually a free-to-play game. It's entirely free when you start off. Oh, this is just what's his face again? See now, last time I went through here, you couldn't hear the music. Now you can hear that there's no music. Oh, hey, you can actually see the bosses in the background. There's Kracko, and I think that's King Gollum back there, and I don't know who this guy is over here. Who's this over here? Something. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I don't know any of the bosses in this game. I just know Kracko because he's in like every Kirby game. Do I have to fight him again? I have to fight him again. Are you kidding me? Come on. Stop. Okay. But yeah, Team Kirby Clash, it's free to play. Pretty much the concept behind it is, it's like the same sort of thing where you're, the premise behind the original minigame, if you don't know, is that it's basically like a Kirby RPG. You have these bosses and mini bosses from Kirby games which are like, it's really tough, and they have like HP, and you have 4 different classes that are represented by 4 different abilities. So like one class is this swordsman class, which is obviously okay. I actually need to focus, or I'm gonna die. That's what's gonna happen. Can I just leave here? I don't need to fight him again. I just want to leave. I guess I'll just go with fighter or whatever. I beat him so easily last time. What happened? Yeah, so there's the swordsman class, which is a variation of sword. There's there's basically there's a sword class, there's a hammer class, there's a beam class. There we go. Can I, how do I, oh, okay. I guess that's it. There's a beam class, and then there's a doctor class, which doctor is one of the new abilities that they released with Robobot. Okay, so apparently I don't need to go that way. So, which way do I go? Over here. I've already been here. Have I been in here? I think so. Yes, I have. I've been over here. This looks new. Or maybe it isn't new and I'm just misremembering. So yeah, there's the 4 classes. Each one's have like their own set abilities and like stuff, and like the concept is like it's like an RPG and you earn XP by like getting a certain number of points and stuff. But pretty much what it ends up being is pretty much what it ends up being is just, you know, the original game was so short. There was like only 10 levels, so that, like you could beat the whole thing in like 20 minutes. So it was just really disappointing in that aspect, and I was really hoping that they would turn it into a game, because it's one of those mini games where, you know, the content is there. It just it needed more. So I was very happy when they announced it in the Nintendo Direct recently, and I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know, I can't. I mean, I guess I'll probably pay money for it at some point when I'm not, you know, wasting my money on other things like toys. And then I looked at the announcement again, and it was free, and I was like, wait, it's free. It's a free Kirby game. It's a free Kirby game, and I just get really fixated on that, and I'd really like to access that over there, but I can't because I lost my ability. Okay, I'll mark this down as a place I need to go at some point. What was I going to say? What I was going to say was I was very happy when they announced there's a free-to-play game. So the way that they make money on it, because obviously, you know, it's a game, you have to make money on it, or else, you know, it doesn't pay for itself. You have to, like, actually, you know... Okay, just stop, please. Oh, that's how that works. Okay. The way they make money off of it is they the currency, quote unquote, that they use in this game are these things called crystal apples or whatever. And you need those to like make crafting stuff. Oh yeah, so one thing that there's a lot that they added, but pretty much in order to like advance in the game, you need these apples. And in order to advance in this game, I need to stop dying every 2 seconds, which means actually paying attention to what I'm doing. But yeah, there's these crystal apples, and pretty much they act just like any currency would in like any microtransaction game, any Candy Crush, any whatever. I don't know. I don't play these games. I don't know what they're about. But yeah. So pretty much in order to advance in the game, you have to have them. Now, of course, in the game, you can earn these crystals, and the way you do that is by... Oh, are you kidding me? I can't... different power. Could we stop that, please? So you can like complete these missions in the game to get these apples, but there we go. At the beginning you're like, oh, you know, there's so many missions and they give you so many apples. Why would I ever pay money to buy? You know, there's so many missions you can do. Like, what's the point? Well, the point is that once you start progressing later in the game, it starts to get to the point where, are you kidding me? Can I aim? Here we go. Start to get to the point where suddenly it's not as easy to complete those missions, and they offer less apples, and you need apples to advance in the game. You need apples to get more apples, and you need apples to get more apples, and it's just a never-ending cycle of apples, and you never quite have enough apples. And so, you know, the temptation is really up there, you know, say, hey, you know, it's only like $50, it's only like 50 cents to get 50 apples, you know, maybe I should just get some apples, but you gotta stay strong. You say, no, this is a free-to-play, you've got to play it the way it's meant to be played, which is very long. If you don't buy anything, you can do everything without payment, but it takes a lot of grinding, a lot of patience. Like, pretty much without apples, what you can do is you can play for maybe like 5 minutes every, let's say, couple hours. Just the way that the game is, oh, are you kidding? Okay, just. Yeah, you can play for like a couple minutes with, just, you know, the way the game is set up, you know, it has these, okay, whoa. Oh, that's, you know, I'm spoiler alert, I'm using a ROM hack for this. Whoa, no, it's actually just a ROM, not a ROM hack, but, I accidentally just pressed spacebar, and it sped everything up. Ready? Spacebar. Wow, crazy! Yeah, what was I saying? Kirby Fighter Planet Deluxe Ultra Mega Fighter Team Kirby Clash Force Mega Ultra Fighters. It's a good game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. For like the past, I don't know, month plus, I've been playing Breath of the Wild almost exclusively. And I'm pretty much done with that now. There's a few things I need to wrap up, but I haven't yet. But this game has actually brought me out of that zone and started me, you know, playing other games again. This game too, but okay. To focus, press this, boom, and hop. Okay. Can you just hop into the thing, Kirby, please? Okay. Jump. Nope, you're not gonna miss it. Ugh. But yeah, it's a really fun game, and it's got a lot of nods to past Kirby games. I kind of alluded to earlier, there's armor that you can unlock where, oh, no. That's me. Oh, I wanted to go up there. Oh. There's armor, which is like, I haven't unlocked it yet, but there's like armor that's references to other games. Like there's a Dark Matter swordsman set. And there's like a Wham Bam Rock. This is all really cool stuff. That's one thing that I love about Kirby games, is that they never forget. You know, like they never quite forget about, you know, where they. Oh, okay. Up here. Oh, this is Mustard Mountain now. Okay, I'm very confused by how this game is set up. This is very, very interesting. But yeah, there's these, you know, armor sets, the references, Kirby games, they make references, especially with Robobot. There was just like references to Dreamland 2, references to Dreamland 3, references to 64 all over the place, references to, you know, Superstar. It's just every, like, they don't forget. It's all in there. And some people may look at that and say, well, Kirby always is looking back because it hasn't changed at all in the 18 years, 25 years since you know, it was first created. And to that I say, maybe. This has been Kirby 64 with slime, except it's not Kirby 64, it's Kirby Amazing Mirror. Bye!
This is the outro song. It goes at the end of the video because it's fun, and that's where it goes, because it's an outro, and click the buttons, please.
Subscribe.